It's 1:47 a.m. You told yourself you'd just check one message. Yet here you are, still scrolling. Your thumb moves almost automatically, your brain half asleep but wide awake enough to chase that next tiny hit of dopamine. Sound familiar? We live in an era where attention is the most valuable currency, and we're giving it away for free. Every notification, every new post sound, every little red bubble was designed to pull your focus just long enough to keep you hooked. And it works. The average young adult spends over 4 hours a day on their phone, more time than most people invest in their health, goals, or side hustles. But the real cost isn't the time. It's the focus you lose, and the goals that quietly fade away while your mind lives in endless scroll mode. Here's the paradox. We feel connected, yet more distracted, anxious, and tired than ever. In this video, we'll break the scroll trap by understanding how it works, how it's rewiring your brain, and how you can reset your focus without quitting tech or moving into a cabin in the woods. Because escaping the scroll trap isn't about deleting every app. It's about taking back control of your mind. 1. The science behind the scroll trap. Let's be honest, your phone isn't just a tool anymore. It's a slot machine in your pocket. Every time you scroll, your brain releases a small hit of dopamine, the neurotransmitter that drives motivation and pleasure. But here's the trick. The amount of dopamine isn't constant. It's unpredictable. Sometimes you find a funny video, sometimes nothing. That unpredictability is what keeps you hooked. It's called variable reward, the same principle casinos use in slot machines. You pull the lever, maybe you win, maybe you don't, but your brain keeps coming back for that maybe. Social media platforms are built exactly the same way. Every swipe is a lever pull. Every like or new comment is a possible win. The result? Your brain learns to crave the next scroll, not because it's fun, but because it might be. Neuroscientists call this dopamine-driven feedback loops. It's why you reach for your phone without even thinking. You're not making a conscious choice. You're responding to a habit your brain built for survival, now hijacked by billion-dollar design teams. And the worst part? These platforms constantly test which colors, sounds, and layouts keep you there longer. That infinite scroll design? Invented in 2011, it increased app usage by 50% overnight. The line between choice and conditioning has never been thinner. Your brain believes it's in control, but the truth is it's being trained. So, if the system is built to keep us scrolling, how can we possibly break free? That's what we'll uncover next, because understanding how you got trapped is the first step to escaping it. 2. The hidden cost of constant scrolling. Imagine this. You wake up, reach for your phone, and scroll before your brain is even fully awake. By the time you've finished breakfast, you've already consumed more information than people in the 18th century saw in a week. We think we're just catching up, but what we're really doing is draining our attention before the day even starts. Every time you scroll, your brain switches between dozens of tiny micro-tasks: reading, judging, comparing, reacting. This constant context switching fries your mental bandwidth. You're training your brain to crave novelty, not depth. That's why focusing on a single task for more than a few minutes suddenly feels impossible. Your attention span isn't broken, it's just overloaded. But the damage doesn't stop there. Researchers from Stanford found that constant social media exposure triggers the same stress responses as low-level anxiety. You feel restless when you're offline, like you're missing out. That's dopamine withdrawal. And emotionally? Scrolling trains you to compare your everyday life versus someone else's highlight reel. Over time, that creates a silent loop of dissatisfaction. You start measuring your worth by other people's posts. Let's be honest, we scroll to relax. But neurologically, your brain doesn't read it as rest. It reads it as stimulation. That's why you can spend hours on TikTok and still feel tired and empty after. We've mistaken distraction for recovery. And the cost isn't just time. It's the slow erosion of your focus, your peace, and your ability to think deeply. But here's the good news. You can reverse this. Your brain is plastic. It can rewire itself. In the next part, we'll build a realistic plan to detox without deleting your entire digital life. 3. The Detox Blueprint. Here's the truth. You don't need to throw your phone into a river. A real digital detox isn't about deleting everything. It's about resetting your relationship with your devices. Let's break it down into 4 steps. Simple, practical, and sustainable. Step 1. Track what's really happening. You can't fix what you don't measure. Most people underestimate their screen time by half. So before you change anything, start by tracking. How many hours, which apps, and when you're most active. Use built-in tools like digital well-being or screen time. Just seeing the numbers will trigger awareness, and that's already the first dopamine reset. Next, identify your biggest triggers. Is it boredom, stress, procrastination? Knowing your why behind scrolling is more powerful than any app blocker. Step 2. Replace, don't remove. Cold turkey detoxes often fail because they create a vacuum. When you delete the apps, your brain still craves stimulation, so it just finds new ones. Instead, replace digital hits with real ones. Instead of scrolling in bed, read one page of a book or listen to a podcast. Instead of checking Instagram on breaks, take a 5-minute walk. Instead of watching random YouTube shorts, watch one intentional long-form video that teaches you something. The goal isn't no dopamine, it's balanced dopamine. Step 3. Use tools, but smartly. Ironically, some apps can help you escape other apps. Use productivity and focus tools intentionally. Forest app. Grow a virtual tree when you stay focused. Freedom/Opal. Block distracting sites during work hours. Notion/TickTick. Redirect your attention to creation instead of consumption. Affiliate potential. Perfect moment to mention them naturally in video description. You're not quitting technology, you're turning it into your ally. Step 4. Rebuild offline dopamine. This is the heart of the detox. You can't just cut the digital reward, you must replace it with real-life rewards. Exercise, sunlight, music, journaling, or even simple boredom. These restore your natural dopamine balance. At first, offline life feels slow, but after a few days, your brain starts to crave depth again. Try the 1-hour rule. Spend the first and last hour of your day completely phone-free. No scrolling before breakfast, no TikTok before bed. Within a week, your mind will feel calmer, your focus sharper, and your motivation higher. Breaking the scroll trap doesn't require discipline, it requires design. Change your environment, not your willpower. When your phone works for you, not against you, that's when the real detox begins. 4. Reclaiming focus. Let's be clear. The goal isn't to quit technology. It's to use it consciously. You don't need to delete your phone, you need to redefine its role. Your phone can either be your biggest distraction or your greatest tool. It depends on who's in control. This is what psychologists call intentional use. Before opening any app, ask yourself one question: what am I here for? When you use your phone with intention, to learn, to create, to connect, it empowers you. When you use it out of impulse, it controls you. Reclaiming focus isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. Silence notifications, set digital boundaries, and create tech-free zones, especially during meals, mornings, and before sleep. The goal is balance, letting technology serve your goals instead of stealing them. Once you make that mental shift, the scroll trap loses its power. You stop chasing endless stimulation and start living with clarity. Because you don't have to quit your phone, you just have to stop letting it control your mind. Now it's your turn. For the next 7 days, try a mini digital detox. No extreme rules, just one commitment: be intentional. Set your phone aside for the first hour of your morning and the last hour before bed. Track how your mood and focus change. You'll be surprised how much mental energy returns once you stop feeding the scroll. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who's also trapped in the scroll loop. You might just help them reset their focus too. And if you're ready to keep upgrading your habits and mindset, Subscribe. We post new videos every week about careers, money, and the science of living better. Because one focused hour a day can change your entire life.